Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the special, which was Power Rangers Once and Always. So unless you've been under a rock, you might not have been aware that on Wednesday a very special 30th anniversary episode stroke movie was released on Netflix. So this is going to be a little bit of a review, going over some of the details, and warning, there are going to be spoilers. I'll try and keep it, to medium level spoilers. I'm not going to give you a episode play by play. But one of the things I did want to bring up was David and Walter's acting was absolutely phenomenal in this episode. They really did show an emotional level of, what would it be like to be in that situation to tell someone that their parent had died? I think it would be extremely difficult in any circumstance. And considering that this is a family show, with kids that could be watching it, I think it was dealt with in a very sensitive way and very emotional. And I did kind of give them a lot of props for that. Obviously, the sad thing was that they did kill off Trini, which is kind of sad but to be expected, as the actress who played Trini sadly no longer with us, passed away in 2001 due to a car accident. So it was very, very sad and emotional. There was a scene, obviously, in the going to the gravesite where there were a couple of different things. There was a little thing that was brought up by Wild Ranger 5, so thank you for that, about Harvey Garvey. It was actually the guy who interviewed them in season 2, and in an episode he was also the voice of Ninja as well, so that was a kind of cool little nod, and sadly also no longer with us as well. So there's an air of sadness to this episode, but also it is incredibly fun and enjoyable. So don't let it get you down too much. But there are some sad things in the background to kind of bear in mind. So with that in mind, bit more of the story. So Min is the daughter of Trini. The Rangers, Jason, Tommy and Kimberly, do get kidnapped, so they have to obviously call in their replacements. Billy and Zach do talk about how Billy is indirectly responsible for Robo Rita in the attempt to try and bring back Zordon. And what would the episode be without Bulk and Skull? They're not in it completely, but they are in it enough that it is a nice nod. It's a shame that they're not there physically, but the fact that we get a little kind of acknowledgement with a fairly recent photograph of the pair of them on that billboard, I think is absolutely brilliant. It did make me giggle, especially as it played a Bulk and Skull style music when they showed the billboard. Kind of did it for me. I kind of thought, yeah, that's kind of like a cute nod, and I really enjoyed that. Also, the episode, or movie, I should say, even though it's 55 minutes, was about 95%, I would say, Sentai free, which is so rare for any Power Rangers project. So it was nice to kind of see that, and a little bit of footage from Zyuranger was used just to show Rita Repulsa. Everything else was brand new, down to, computer-generated Zords, and no Japanese footage was used, to my knowledge. Not that you could see. Everything looked like it had been shot in New Zealand. The recreation of the juice bar looked absolutely on point. It was very difficult to see things that were incorrect to what we remember as kids watching the show and looking at the juice bar. The recreation of that set was just brilliant. So kudos for them. I reckon that's really good. Also, the seats look really cool. Some slight alterations on the seats themselves, but overall, I thought it looked really, really good. There was a brand new cockpit for the Zord, and the only criticism I have of the computer-generated Zord was that the arms looked really small for the Megazord. I'm not quite sure what that was about. I think it was probably just the angle. But yeah, it did look a little strange. But overall, it was really good. Really enjoyed the episode. One of the things at the end of the episode, which did tug rather, at the heartstrings, was there was a wonderful kind of clip from a previous episode where Kimberly and Zach sing about being friends and, you know, they'll always be friends. And it showed Tommy and Trini in there. And then there was a nice little tribute to Trang and also to Jason David Frank at the end as well, which kind of did bring a little tear to the eye. I won't lie, it was a bit of a moment. But I'm hoping that moving forward, we do get to see more episodes like this where we get reunions, not just of Mighty Morphin, but of other seasons as well, as we are coming up to 20th anniversary for some other seasons coming soon. So, you know, it would be good to see a revival of some old Rangers come back and get a chance to shine as well. Would be very cool. But anyway, that's all for this video. So hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think, whether or not we will be getting another 10 episodes according to rumour or not, or whether you think, nah, that's it, that's enough for Mighty Morphin, that's ended it enough for me, move on. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks, bye.